It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 dig, 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 go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
Number 48 Lowe's, Cobalt Tool Chevrolet.
The hell is
He's
that
our series champion, Jimmie Johnson.
We are at a Sprint Cup race, right? Where's that?
Next door, but I have a feeling we'll have a few more come over.
Okay.
They're listening next door as well. Jimmy, tell us about that run today. Good effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. We picked up speed from qualifying. I'm sorry, for qualifying practice it was. Yeah, I just knew inside the car that it wasn't the perfect lap. Much tighter than we needed to be. I was shocked to hear the lap time when I got back to the start-finish line. So it wasn't all that bad, but I felt like somebody could go better. And I knew Vickers was strong throughout the entire practice, and sure enough, he put up a big number.
Questions for Jimmie Johnson? Have a question?
Yeah, Brett McMillan from PRN.
Can't see you back there with all the people.
Hey.
Hey.
I had a hard time finding a seat. What are the odds that, is it better 50-50 that we're going to have a gas mileage race on Sunday here?
Man, it sure seems that way here. It really does. It's such a wide, forgiving track, and it makes for great racing from the driver's standpoint. But at the same time, you don't have a lot of cautions and people getting into one another because you have so much room. And the thing that we love so much about this track also creates the situation that most people don't like, which is a fuel mileage race.
More questions for Jimmy. Name and affiliation, please.
Jimmy Steve Kaminsky with the Grand Rapids Press. Jimmy, you brought the car up tomorrow here for the first time in June. How much more comfortable are you guys coming back now with the second crack at it? If you can speak maybe in general terms of the whole series now that you guys got a race under your belt with this car here.
Yeah, I think that everybody is much smarter now, and I'd say the biggest, the proof of that really would be the speeds the cars are running. If you look at the speed that the 83 hit the track with this morning, that was, gosh, it had to be 5/10 faster than what we practiced here in the spring at, and it was cooler then. So throughout the day, I was shocked to see the pace being, at least for our car, we were 2 to 3 tenths below the times that we ran here in the spring, and it's hard to believe that in a short period of time you can find 2 or 3 tenths, if not more. You know, we didn't qualify because of rain, but I think Biffle was at a 38.50 when he got his lap time in, was the fastest, and Vickers qualified at a 38.18. So it's amazing to see how much smarter the garage area is and how we just continue to find speed as the weeks go by.
More questions for Jimmy. Right here.
Travis Brown, USA Today. Jimmy, it seemed like Vickers' lap kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, the last race here, he didn't seem to have this kind of speed. What do you think? I mean, even in practice, he was pretty solid. What changed on his car, or what do you think gave him that speed?
Well, I think that team and Brian, this has been a track that fits their style. When Brian drove at Hendrick Motorsports, this was one of his stronger tracks. And then even though he didn't have the finish here in the spring, he led a lot of laps and was very, very tough. And it's going to be even more of a threat come race time, I believe, here. He does a great job running around the top of this racetrack, and it was awfully fast here. So it didn't really shock me that much, and I'd say probably the garage area as well, because he's one of the guys that really ran up front the majority of the race last time. And happy for those guys. They've been working hard to get these things accomplished, and they're doing good.
More questions for Jimmy. Back in the back.
Jimmy, you have only 4 races left before the chase. Is the temptation to start experimenting with things now, or just kind of stay focused and building momentum?
It's more momentum in my eyes. We're still trying to make our cars better, and we can continue to do that. But I think it's more about refining what you have than it is reinventing the wheel. I think we'll take more risks once, hopefully, when we're mathematically locked in. I don't want to speak out of turn, but when you cross that hurdle, you can change a lot of things. I wouldn't see us changing the setups a lot, but you gamble a little more on fuel and take some other risks out on track that you normally would.
Any more questions?